like I said, it's no not like I'm gonna tell you. Okay, so this is what it is. I'm gonna keep it real.
Fuck.
There is one Jason Aaron book that is not like the other.
Okay.
Absolute Superman is fine, but his Ninja Turtles is better. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
The Turtles is better, and honestly, it makes me mad that he is leaving Turtles. But
I didn't know that.
yeah, he said he was only tapped for 12. So he's with his 12 or up, he getting up out. But you know what? Maybe once he's done with Turtles and he can focus all his powers on Absolute Superman, I think that's gonna be the real tale is because I know Batman at the very least has been plotted out for 35 more issues.
Yeah.
So Scott Snyder and Nick Dragotta already let that slip, so we know this is going for a while. So it's safe to assume Superman, Wonder Woman, they're all going to be about the same. These books make way too much money to not keep going. So the tale is really going to be once we kind of get to that point where we know because I assume by now he's completely done. He's turned in all scripts. Ninja Turtles. I want to check back in like a month or so when like the books that like he's been writing without having to worry about Turtles. I want to see where that is. I want to see if the quality comes up a little bit because he hadn't divided himself. That's the story that I'm the most interested in.
Yeah, I mean, it just seems a little bit draggy with Superman right now. Like, I mean, he revealed Raish, Talia's in on it, okay. It just seems like we're sort of dragging our feet. Where's this going? It's kind of clear there's direction with most of the titles. Actually, all of them, save for at least the ones I'm reading. I'm reading everything but Martian Manhunter at this point. Mm-hmm. But I can see where they're going for his Batman and Flash. That's another story. Flash is really, really good. And so is Green Lantern. Green Lantern's like one of the most interesting because Hal Jordan's more or less a bad guy.
He for goddamn sure ain't the good. He for goddamn sure ain't the good guy.
He got the black hands and everything and all that. Don't give him that. Don't give him that handshake. Apparently.
You do that, it's a wrap.
Yeah, but
cancel it.
I don't know. I like where this is going. It's more interesting than the main DC, hands down. Without question. So I don't know. Also, what do you think? Any like I said, I know you're trying to keep up. Been trying to keep up with it lately, so it's a lot.
I need to start reading.
Yeah, Flash is awesome.
Yeah, I would say whatever you have like an interest in, like whatever character, I would say kind of dive in there and just really kind of like soak it up because like you don't have to know anything, you don't have to have read like something else. It's like you could literally pick up any one of those books and just go.
Yeah,
it's a reboot.
Yeah. You could just go right into it. I mean, I'm wondering what they're going to do, who they introduce next, as far as like comic line. I mean, eventually they'll make a Justice League, I'm sure. But beside the point, are we going to get absolute Plastic Man? I don't know. Just off grip.
Because I know we got Absolute Green Arrow coming up.
Yeah, I did see that.
Honestly, like what I would like for them to do, I kind of want them to stay away from like too many characters we already know. Like I would like to see
more like characters.
Yeah, like or really just some characters that you just don't like case in point, I would love to see like oh man, they haven't done any like team books. They haven't done any team books. I would be curious to see what an absolute Doom Patrol would look like. You could even do like an absolute oh man, do like a absolute like the Spectre or or something like that. Like get crazy with it. Like go buck wild. I would also like to see like some. I would also like to see like maybe an absolute Mr. Terrific or a Black Lightning or something. But like I would. But I want to see. I want to see. And I think here's the real kicker though. You have to get the right people in these books. And that's something that I think is kind of going unnoticed by like the casual base, because when you look at it, the reason why these books are doing as well as they are is because you got fire creative teams on them. It's not like, oh, okay, we're just handing this off to like some new people that came in that the kind of untested creatives. They're handing these books to Jason Aaron. They're handing these books to Kelly Thompson. They're handing these books to people who, when you see their name in a book, like you kind of know, like, oh, okay, yeah, this is gonna be good. Like you got a Scott Snyder on there, you're like, oh, okay, all right, y'all are serious, okay. Jeff Lemire, or and even though I don't care for Martian Manhunter as much, Dennis Camp, and you've also got Al Ewing on Green Lantern. It's like, yeah, these are people who, when I see their names on books, I'm excited. Yeah, I'm like, okay, what do they have? What are they going to do? Yeah. I want to see more of it. I don't want them to run it into the ground because DC's real bad about that.
Yeah.
Would DC find out you like something?
We going in.
Look no further than the Batman Who Laughs.
Yeah, I forgot. I would. Yeah, I mean that was what. 2017 he came.
And once they found out, they were like, "Oh yeah,
we gotta put him in Fortnite
everywhere." Yeah, put him everywhere. Everywhere.
Yeah.
Ain't escaping him.
But the last time was go ahead.
I was gonna say I do like the idea of like obscure characters, and not even obscure, but just like not super mainstream characters,
right?
That have enough appeal where it's like, okay, yeah, I'd cop up. Like, I mean, Swamp Thing could probably fit with like.
Ooh. Oh yeah,
right here too.
Oh yeah, because they've already established the green. The green.
Yep.
In Absolute Batman. So it's like, dude, do that. Yeah, I would eat that up.
That'd be
easy. Crazy. Oh, that's dope. I didn't think
cash in on the recent hype. Yeah, cashing on the recent hype of Superman.
Yeah,
do that.
Yeah. Get you an absolute hot girl. Get you an absolute metamorpho. Hell, you could even do an absolute authority. Like you could have like you could have like, oh, okay, so everybody's vibing with the engineer on Superman. So here, how about this? Go ahead and get her and Midnighter and Apollo and all those other folks and throw them in a book. See what happens.
And we haven't seen them in a minute. The authority, like none of them. I think the last time I saw them was like that Superman arc. Like when they were
Superman and the Authority, when
they were at was it Mongol's World for a while? I think that's the last time I remember off rip. But yeah, Austin's right. Swamp Thing, that'd be dope.
I don't know how well Creature Commandos was received, but I know like that was the first animated series that just dropped. I don't know if
I could see it.
I could see it.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't love Creature Commandos the way everybody else did. No, I didn't hate it, but just like I think there were a lot of people I saw that were just like completely blown away by it. And I was like, this is just Suicide Squad with with movie like not movie monsters. I mean, the characters that are very clearly like movie monster inspired characters and also obscure DC characters. So I mean, I wasn't as blown away by it as everybody else was, but I think that if you want to capture that casual base, you kind of sometimes have to do casual stuff. So I think if you dig into that stuff that people might be familiar with just because of that show, I mean, I don't see a reason not to do it.
Yeah,
I can think of more reasons to do it than to not do it.
Yeah. I mean, look, we got Peacemaker as for a show, like another obscure character. So it's just like, why not? And we got John Cena playing. Like there's everything's on the table. I mean, it's not one of the
100%.
Everything's.
But you know what? Realistically, what they should do is, I feel like they should put a little bit more hype around Supergirl, like now.
Yeah, I feel like it.
Yeah.
I
I feel
definitely
like
agree.
they should now because especially if James Gunn and I'm cool with it. I had this discussion with somebody the other day too. I was like, I don't mind Supergirl in the movie. Like, okay, I'll no matter what, I'll be in the theaters to see it. Woman of Tomorrow, like that's a dope. I thought that was a dope arc.
Yeah.
No, that's one of her best storylines, I would say, ever.
It's just like how is the general population, like how are they going to receive Supergirl? Right. I haven't been hearing anyone, like obviously no one's losing their mind over Supergirl. Most people that even watched James Gunn general audience that said they didn't like it, that didn't understand what they were watching. It's like they just don't understand like Supergirl and why is she drunk and this, that, and the third. So I'm like, I'm excited to see it and see the adaptation, but like I feel like most people won't get it.
Yeah.
So it would be smart, I would feel like if DC just started like kind of ramping up some kind of hype for Supergirl now so that when the movie drops, like it won't just be left field for general population.
Yeah.
I'll tell you this. I saw the strangest thing. I saw the strangest thing yesterday. Kind of blew my mind. Made me a little upset. I saw someone actually talking about that scene. And here's the thing. James Gunn literally spoon-fed. He did everything but say, "Here comes the choo-choo train."
Right.
With that scene. Right. But like literally, I saw a dude tag James Gunn talking about he didn't understand the Supergirl scene. Like, how was she drunk and why was she wearing a trench coat? I was like, look. And I'm glad that other people gently called this child in. But when I saw that, I was like, okay, look. I said, Clark literally just told you what happened.
Right there in the movie.
He literally, like, honestly, and see, James Gunn is better than me. Because had it been me, I would not have said shit.
Right.
I would have just been like, yeah, she's drunk. What you gonna do about it?
Right.
How about this? Yeah. Take your behind and come see Supergirl and find out why. That's why. But no, I was like, here's the thing. I said, and everybody said the same thing. It's like, look, you don't even need tag. We don't even need to interrupt James Gunn's free time for this. Just know that yes, she's on planet with Red Sun. The coat ain't even important. Y'all overthink the coat. Right. The coat is just like a thing that she wore for like the first like 2, maybe 3 issues of Supergirl Woman of Tomorrow. The coat ain't even important.
Yeah.
Why is even
why is this even a thing? Like, why is this even a thing? A coat?
No one should have cared. No one should have cared. Yeah. But I knew when I sat down and watched that movie, I knew when she showed up, I said, one of 2 things is happening here. Yeah. She either is about to start Supergirl Woman of Tomorrow, or she is just coming back from Supergirl Woman of Tomorrow. I said, whichever one it is, I don't even care. But I saw that coat. The second I saw the coat, I knew what time it was. I was like, oh yeah. Like her being drunk didn't even throw me for a loop.
Right.
But and also I feel like James Gunn's been very transparent. He's been very transparent. So I feel like if you want to get people excited, and clearly the Absolute Universe is getting people excited.
Yeah.
Let's come up with an absolute Supergirl. I don't know how well it would jive with what's going on with what Jason Aaron's doing, but like, if it could be done, I think you do it. Like, just go ahead and do it.
Yeah, there's got to be something.
Yeah. I mean, they got us ready for Superman the movie by calling this summer the summer of Superman as far as the comics.
Yeah.
So they're already prepping us.
Batman got 11 books out. For once, Superman has more books out than Batman. Crazy.
Yeah, right. Yeah, exactly. It's like Batman's Superman, but Batman's always the one that consistently outsells Superman, even by marginal. But thankfully, we're not giving an entire summer to mainstream Batman. Personally, I think mainstream Batman right now, comic-wise, this whole Hush 2 thing is... This is weak sauce.
Hush 2 is the work meeting They could have been an email. That is what Hush 2 is. Nobody.
Hush 2?
Dude, it is. Original Hush was great. This one, we remember original Hush. But this Hush 2, it's been about. I don't know if it's mainstream. I'm not sure if it's Elseworlds.
It's technically main continuity. But here's the thing though, we didn't need it. Didn't nobody ask for this? Nobody asked for this. They just gave it to us anyway. And I'm gonna tell y'all right now, I don't care who. I don't care who is the person that I ever bump into is connected to this. I don't care which one, but when I see them, I'm saying this is Hush 2 Electric Boogaloo. And all that entails.
Right.
Nobody, like anyone who signed off on making this, they need to be brought in.
Yeah.
And they need to be brought in and sat down and maybe have their like take the old ruler and tap the knuckles with it, because this was not it.
Is Riddler? Is Riddler Hush again?
No. Yeah. Don't. No.
Wait. What about Shush?
Shush. Literally, his homie is Shush or Silence or whatever it is.
No.
Some mess.
And Riddler's got gains, like serious gains.
Remember they did that in the animated movie. We were like, why?
Yep.
Why did they?
It's like, how do you have time?
Like, what?
Yeah.
Oh man, bro.
They didn't know what they were doing. They didn't know.
My heart. Just follow your source material. Why are you trying to like switch it up?
Yeah, just follow the formula. Why do you gotta? That hurt me. That one. That animated.
Yeah.
Yo. So on the other. So across the street. Ultimates. I mean. That's good too. I mean, some hit and misses again, like anything.
I get that.
I'm really liking. I like the latest issue as far as Avengers Ultimates. With Shang-Chi.
Oh, Shang-Chi, yeah.
Like that a lot. Introduce him. I'm not quite there with Wolverine.
You're not alone. You're not alone. There's a lot of people that don't like Ultimate Wolverine.
I liked it. I loved his look, and then I don't know what happened with me and him. We just broke up.
It ain't you. It ain't you. It's me.
It's not. Yeah, that's the classic Seinfeld line. It's not you. It's if it's anybody, it's me.
Yeah, right.
And then what else we got? X-Men. I completely fell off.
Yeah, X-Men is it's one of those. I don't mind the book so much. Because I just accepted that it's the least connected, but I get why people don't like it.
Yeah. And going down the line, I love the first Black Panther, first couple issues, and I think I just got overwhelmed with a bunch of other stuff. But I think my number one out of everything is Spider-Man.
Yeah, I've liked Spider-Man. Spider-Man has been a little more hit or miss for me, but it's also because I feel like they just kind of reheat some leftovers here and there on Spider-Man.
That
I'm like, that's cool. I mean, you can reheat leftovers, but I don't want you reheating all the goddamn leftovers. I'm like, dude, like cook something new. But for me, it's Ultimates, 100%. To me, has been my personal favorite. Black Panther. It was nice.
I love the first issues, first several. I love what happened.
The first arc or two kind of had me, but I'm not going to hold you. It's just more Black Panther. It's not. Ultimate Black Panther is probably doing the absolute least of which is impressive, because I feel like Spider-Man ain't far behind it, but it's doing something a little bit, like it's doing enough different in terms of the supporting cast that I feel like, okay, well, we got the Sun, the Sun's got the suit, and then you got
Yeah,
Peter, who's like older. He's got the kids, MJ, and they kind of flipped the script with who died between Uncle Ben and Aunt May, and so on, so forth. I was like, okay, you're flipping the script enough that I'm like, okay, I can get jiggy with it. But like with Black Panther, I'm like, dude, this is the same book. Like if you handed me a copy of Ultimate Black Panther and like let's say you tore the cover off, and just handed me the book, say, hey man, what you think of this new Black Panther? And I would be like, oh, okay, oh man, they made him King of Wakanda again. Okay, all right, cool. All right, we walking back some stuff. Okay, all right. Okay, they put him. His back was like I would be talking about this book as if you handed me just the latest in the mainline continuity Black Panther stories. I would not assume off top that it was like a separate universe.
Yeah.
That's how little they have changed with Black Panther. You can change things too much, and you can change things too little. And I think the Ultimate Marvel is a case study in how you could do both of those with Black Panther and Ultimate X-Men. And that's for better or worse. But yeah, like I think, you know, I'm you know what, and I'm going to be superficial. I think the reason why I like Ultimate so much is because it pisses people off. I think that's why I like the Ultimate. I'm messy. So anytime people get mad about the Ultimates, I'm like,
it's time.
Get mad.
Oh, they got me with Luke Cage.
Yeah.
I mean,
they got me too. They got me too.
I read Luke. I got that issue. I said, I'm texting Ernie right now and everything. And I said, I know you're covering this. I mean, and I my dad's gonna see this because he hates stuff like that, you know, and everything, just the era he grew up in. But and you know, it's a classic wrestling line. If you feel something, they won. You know,
right? They got you.
Yeah, right.
You were gone. You've been had.
Yeah, I'm not a smart anymore. So making Luke Cage have an afro and chains and, you know, in prison garment. Again, they're telling this story. I was like, how could they do this? How can they get away? And then at the same time, having Sam Wilson in a Get Out moment, you know, at least at the time period.
Oh, yeah. Talking about with the Sam Wilson Captain America series.
Yeah. And that's writing him in the Get Out, and you know, they got me. Well, see, here's the thing, and it's something I want to make clear for anyone else that's like watching and maybe might not be aware. When I talked smack about that book, I wasn't aiming it at Greg Pak and Evan Narcisse, because the thing is, I don't even have a problem with what they were doing. I had a problem with when they released it. And honestly, that didn't have anything to do with them. That's editorial. That's Marvel proper. They are the reason why it happened when it happened. Like if those issues would have come out in like September or like October or something, or like in July or August, I wouldn't have cared half as much as I did as them releasing in February, like literally the first week of Black History Month. You got this book. You'd have put this up.
Sam Wilson go back to fighting slavery.
Right? Yeah. I'm like, come on, got him out here. Wait, got him out here picking cotton. Yeah. 12 years of Captain America. Ain't that something? That ain't it. And also, you got this dude, white man, sitting up on top of him, talking about something. Yeah. I told you people, it would be awesome. Like you knew what you were doing, but they put that out in February. And you know what? I forget. The artist of the Ultimates, he was in the comments on the video that I made talking about it, and he made some great points. But at the end of the day, and I'm talking about when I say he wrote me it was like a 4 or 5, maybe 6 paragraph comment. Dang. And I read it. I didn't give him as long of a reply, but I agree with a lot of what he said. A lot of what he said made sense. But the thing is, it was when the book was released. It was not. My issues didn't have as much to do with the story as it did the timing, and also how scummy it felt, because you have this book that has not really had any black characters in it whatsoever, and then all of a sudden February come along, and all of a sudden, y'all want to put your Kofi hat on and your daishiki, and y'all want to go wheel Luke Cage out, a character who has not been talked about, not one drop in any of the. Because I think what was that? That was Ultimates number 9. So yeah. 8 previous issues. This Negro name ain't come out of nobody's mouth, and now all of a sudden y'all want to wheel this man out just in time for Black History Month, knowing good and hell well y'all ain't gonna feature him in no more books going forward. I mean, they did bring him back a couple, like for like some side piece stuff, but it's like he's not really like gonna be hanging around. And then this is compounded on when y'all initially announced this team. And put all the white characters front and center, knowing, and I'll never forgive them for this, because they had promotional art showcasing that there were more characters than what they initially showed us, and all the characters who were not white were in silhouette.
You know what? I think when we had John a time before, I think we briefly talked about this offline, and like after we're done recording, and like. Yeah, you're right. Everybody, I think it was the whitest team. Like, before, it was before the first issue came out, but the promotional, and I got to go back and look. There's one particular cover, but yeah, you're definitely
They took all, like, they were like, okay, look, we're gonna hide the Polynesian sister, we're gonna hide the indigenous NB character that we got, and we're not gonna let you know that these and we're not letting you know that America Chavez is in this either. We're gonna take the characters that might keep you, like, if you're one of these like if you're one of these angry little incels that gets mad when they see diversity, we're gonna hide these characters so that way you come see this book and don't get triggered right away. You're gonna add it to your pull list, so it's gonna be ordered. You're gonna be buying this book, and then we're gonna casually sneak in the brown people into the book, and I don't like that. I don't like that. Don't hide my diverse characters behind a paywall or behind like a story arc. Like let. Like, and that was another thing. They even advertised Black Panther as being on the Ultimates. We have not seen that Negro on the team, to my understanding. Not even yet. And I'm like, okay, so what are we doing here? What like, did y'all just have him in the silhouette so that we would like, all right, damn, here you go. Here's a Black Panther.
Right.
Like, that's what it felt like.
Yeah, because I just remember the last time he was. I remember he was on the last. He was a Black Panther. I just remember the last time he was on the book was when he was part of the other Ultimates, when it was like him and American Chavez. I think.
Yeah. That was
Marvel.
Him, Carol Danvers, Galactus, and Monica Rambeau, all that. That was the last time he was like, I was like, dude, why are y'all like this? And this is why when people like start talking to me about how, man, I really wish that Marvel and DC would, I was like, man, I'd be like, let me stop you. Yeah. I used to be you. I used to be you. I used to be that guy that was like waving the flag for trying to champion Marvel and DC utilizing these black characters. But you know what? I didn't gave up. I'm like, man, they ain't gonna do it. They won't do it because they're too scared to lose their white base, which, to be fair, is the majority of their base. But like, they're scared of alienating white fans. So you will never get black, brown, and anything else books with any regularity. So the fact that Ultimates that Ultimates even had any brown characters on it is impressive, to say the least. Yeah. But yeah, it just they're gonna, Marvel can miss me with some of this mess that they're doing.
And ironically enough, in MCU, you have Reed Richards played by a Chilean,
right?
actor.
But that's the thing, though. That's how they get away with it.
Yeah.
White folks don't see Pedro as Chilean. They see him. They see that white skin, right? Because here's the thing. They got mad at so many things, but notice one thing they didn't say. They were more mad that he had the mustache.
Yeah.
They were more mad he had a mustache. They didn't care that he was Chilean. They were like, no. Get that mustache off of him. Because here's the thing. Pedro Pascal, I love him to death. I love Pedro Pascal. I will not abide any Pedro Pascal slander. But Pedro Pascal is the whitest of Latino men. Yeah. And that's not a knock against him, but it's just true. So he's what he, you know what he is? He is the new Vin Diesel of our time.
Yeah.
He's that guy.
Yeah.
White people see him, they go, he looks kind of white.
we can get over it.
He's got that big nose though. He's got one of those.
Pedro Pascal to Vin Diesel of this generation.
Yeah, like they look at that stuff and they go, he's safe.